Beautiful women must learn to control their emotions. We must learn to have control over our emotions, or else the people that we deal with in our daily life will be the ones controlling us. Let's be honest. When you're a beautiful woman, a lot of people is going to try to humble you. They're going to try to put you down because they see you as the top, the best, above them. They see you like that. And with anything in life, just look around and look at life. With anyone, any great people, they've been put down. If it's from people in the Bible, with Moses being put down, Cain and Abel's story in the Bible, with celebrities that sometimes it's the closest people next to them that tries to take them out or put them down. It's their own hood, with people in our own household. The Bible even says the people in our households are the ones to, I can't remember the specific Bible verse, but the people in our household is the ones to cause trouble. I'll say that for now. Okay, so I looked at the verse and it says, a man's enemies will be those who are in his own household. So, yes, the people that are closest to you are the ones that will try to put you down. So, as a beautiful woman, you need to have emotional control. We need to have this control over our emotions because people want to have control over us, over our emotions, over the way we think. So we need to be emotionally smart and have some sort of emotional intelligence. Learn how to speak and communicate with other people. Learn how to share our emotions. We wasn't taught this, but I am learning now that I even need to learn how I speak to people, how I communicate with people, how I communicate my feelings, because sometimes you don't want to just be completely mean and you don't even know that you're being mean, because that was me sometimes. Learn how to communicate your real emotions. Learn how to, when people say something that angers you, learn how to check them, put them in their place without saying the wrong things that make you look like the worst person in this world. Learn how to have emotional control with men. Sometimes even men, like when you date them, they sometimes want to humble you when you're a beautiful woman and they know that you have plenty of options that come your way. They want to make you feel like, okay, you're getting older, or you have less options now, or to make you feel like you need to hurry up and settle with them. You need to learn how to speak to these people, because if you don't have emotional control and you're not emotionally independent, you're going to be using other people to let go of all your thoughts and you don't have any control over your emotions. Because I met a girl at work where she didn't know how to communicate to the manager. So she just ended up saying a bunch of stuff, offending the manager and just going off. Like, she just didn't have any emotional control. Like, we're not children anymore. We need to learn how to deal with the people that try to disrupt our peace. So if it's the people in our household, we need to distance ourselves, let them go, or put them into check. Communicate with them when we want to communicate. Don't give them too much of our energy. Our main goal is to move with positivity, to wake up peacefully, to have a peaceful day, to go to sleep peacefully, to just be joyful in our day. We don't want to be irritated and don't know how to communicate our emotions through people that try to get at us, because of course we're beautiful women, we're thriving. So how do we deal with that? We need to have emotional control. So when I will use example, when a man, if it's someone that you're dating, because I will use this recent situation. Let me put myself out there. But I had this recent situation where I'm dating this guy and he is telling me stuff that's happening in his life. And he is telling me, okay, he had an ex that reached out to him and told him that she still likes him. When I have exes that do that, but I didn't like the way he like he seemed to respond to that. So it made me think, wait, I think that he just wanted me to get jealous and have this type of reaction because he knows that I'm starting to like him. And what I should have done, I'll tell you what I did, but what I should have done was had more emotional control over my emotion. Just have control over my emotion and speak to him like, okay, so your ex texted you that she loves you and she wants to get back with you, and you did not shut it down and let her know that that can never happen. Then if that's not what you're doing, then me and you, we're no longer able to talk anymore if you can't shut things down. Like, that's a simple way to say it, or you can put it in another way, however you want to put it. But what I ended up doing was like kind of arguing and going back and forth and saying like, that's weird. Like, why would you do that? Like, you know how women are. Sometimes we need to think and be smart and move as a smart woman, and don't just blabber. And just because someone gets our emotion riled up doesn't mean that we need to just blabber out and say, you did this, why are you doing that, why are you moving like that, you're moving crazy, you're moving mad. Like, no, learn how to communicate. Let people talk as well. That's another thing I'm learning. Let people talk. Learn how to control our emotions. Don't go around your family member and then they say something rude to you over the table, and then you go away and then you're hurting about it. That's wrong as well. No, put them into check and tell them that, no, don't be speaking negativity over my life. Because what I realized is that a lot of family members, they try to speak negativity over the children's life and over people's life, and they don't even know that they're doing it. But just the negative things that comes from their mouth is like you're speaking it into someone's life, and you have to reject that. So, because I definitely reject any negative things that's said over my life. So put people in check. Don't go away and suffer with your emotions. Tell them that was wrong. Don't say that to me. I don't agree with that. Tell people when they're wrong. Tell them off. Stick up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. But you don't need to go off like a maniac, like don't know how to control your emotions. Tell people when they're wrong. Speak to people effectively to let them know and communicate what they have done to you. And if they continue to do this, they will not be in your presence. So there's no need to be riled up by anyone. By a man, by family, by a friend. There's no need to be riled up by them. That's what I realized. So we as beautiful women, we need to learn how to regulate, how to manage these emotions that we have and go through, so that we're not having these impulses to react in such a way where it's imbalanced and not proportionate to how a beautiful woman should react. Because remember, you're a beautiful woman. A lot of people want to see you. They want to see you sweat. And when I think of a woman who embodies like emotional control, I would look to like, I don't know her too well, but I would look to like Kerry Washington. I sometimes look at Kerry Washington, and I do like the way how she talks, how she speaks, how she comes across as very intelligent. And as a beautiful woman, you don't see her on the internet crashing out. She keeps her marriage private, so we don't even know what's going on in her marriage. She's not on the blogs every minute. She's about her career. When she talks about anything, any issues in her life, she knows how to articulate herself and carry herself well as a beautiful brown-skinned woman. So that's what we need to think about for ourselves as well. Like, if someone is not for us, then we need to let go and take care of our health and our emotions and be in a healthy state of good emotions, happiness, joy, and positivity. So yes, ladies, let's learn how to control our emotions. Let's learn how to react. Let's not get riled up by people that we're dating or family members or friends. No, simply the solution for this is to remove them out the way, Or if you give them a warning and tell them, if you do this again, I don't think I'll be able to be around you much. Give them a warning. Let them know that you don't like this behavior. And if they continue to display these behaviors, then you now have to do your job and disappear. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.